Hi Sharon, have a seat. How are you doing today?
I'm feeling pretty good. I like coming to see you because it makes me feel like I'm taking charge.
What progress do you see?
Well, I do feel better about a lot of things in my life right now. I share my status with my mom, who is my #1 support. I told Charles my status too. He's kind of dropped out of my life at this point, but that's really okay because he looks like he's no longer good for me anyways. I really feel strong. It's my choice how to deal with HIV, and I can take charge and stay healthy. I want to be able to keep working so I can support my kids and see them grow up. I want to keep living.
I want to ask you a question. In thinking about your original problem, dealing with HIV, knowing about it and what to do to take care of it, on a scale from 0 to 10, with 0 being the worst the situation can be, and 10 being the best it could possibly be, where would you have placed yourself at our first meeting?
I'm at a 3. I was really scared and felt lost about it all.
In thinking about the problem now, where would you place yourself on the scale?
I think I would say about a 7. I have done a lot, like I mentioned before, and things are a lot better, but certainly not perfect.
Sometimes being perfect is not the ultimate goal. For you, what do you think would be a good enough number for now, knowing that you've made so much progress in such a short time?
I think an 8 or a 9 would be great.
What do you think it would take to be an 8 on the scale now?
I think I just need to find out more about my health, how I'm doing, do I need medications, that sort of thing.
And the steps to get there would be?
I have thought about it, and I think I'm ready to take that step by making the appointment at the Community Cares Clinic. You know, when I first came to see you, I felt sort of lost. I was devastated about being HIV positive. Now I realize I'm not dying, and I can stay healthy for a long time if I do take care of myself.
You're absolutely right. Okay, so we confirmed at our last session that Community Cares is accepting new patients. And you're eligible for Medicaid. You could also seek care through private doctors and clinics that treat people with HIV. But it sounds like you've given that some thought already.
Yes, and since I've been at the Community Cares Clinic before, and it's close to my house, I think that would work for me best.
Okay, that sounds good. Transportation could have been a problem, but you figured out a way around it. Would you like to make an appointment today?
Sure, I'm ready to make the call now.
Okay. Yes, I'd like to make an appointment, please. For next week? Tuesday? How does Tuesday sound? Tuesday at 2. Okay, thank you so much.
I'm glad we could get an appointment at the Community Cares Clinic.
You continually show how good you are at getting information and solving any barriers, such as whether it's getting to work, taking care of your kids, and even making this medical appointment. So would you like for me to go with you to your first appointment?
Thanks for the offer, Lisa, but my mom says she wants to go with me, and I like her to be there, especially for my first appointment.
I understand. I'm so glad that she'll be able to go with you. I know that her support is really important to you. Here's the appointment card with the information on it, including the name of your doctor. Do you have some questions in mind that you may want to ask your doctor during the first visit?
I want to know what I can expect during our visits and when will I need to go on medication.
Sharon, those are great questions.
I can't think of any questions right now, but I might have some before our next appointment. I'll make a note of them so I don't forget.
That's an excellent idea. Doctors often have a limited of time with each patient, so having your questions ready will help save time and will also help you remember to ask them.
Yeah, I'm sure I will have more questions before my appointment, so I'll be sure to add them to my list.
Okay, so as you know, this is our 4th session.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to miss talking to you.
Well, if you'd like, we can schedule our last session after your medical appointment at Community Cares. That way you can talk about how your visit went and what your next steps are. Does that sound okay to you?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go over what we discussed today. Let me get your session plan and your strengths assessment form. Today we talked about seeing a doctor and we scheduled your medical appointment. You also decided how you were going to get to your medical appointment, and you decided to brainstorm some questions. Let's include taking steps toward accessing medical care as both an activity and one of your strengths. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, one of my strengths is my ability to get things done to stay healthy for my family.
Let's add that to your strengths assessment form. I'd also like for you to think about whether you want to continue to meet with a counselor, because we do have long-term counselors here. And I'd be happy to make a referral for you if you like.
Yeah, I like having someone to talk to about stuff, so having someone for a long-term basis would be great.
Okay, so I will work on that before you come back to your last session, and I will see you in 2 weeks after your appointment at Community Cares. And here is your appointment card.
Okay, thanks. I'll see you then.